Hi everybody, Lori here for Honeybee Stamps. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got a cute little apron shape card to share with you featuring the Apron A2 card Honey Cuts die set. And here she is in all her apron glory. I love a good shape card, and this apron is really fun because you can customize it if you want it to be a baking apron or a grilling apron, depending on who you're giving it to. There's two different ways that you can create your shape card base. I'm going to show you how I usually do it. So I'm just scoring some white cardstock at 4.5. I just wanted to make sure that it's wide enough for the apron. There's also a hinge die. On my right, you can see that little hinge die, and that allows you to adhere two apron die cuts together to create a card base. This is just another way to do it. So I take that largest apron die cut and I line it up on my card base, but I leave it hanging off the left side, and that'll leave the hinge intact to create your shape card. So you can see the left side's hanging off. I'm going to take it off camera, run it through my die cutting machine, and you'll see here that we have the apron shape card base. So two different ways you can do it: potato, potato, whatever tickles your fancy. Now I'm going to zhuzh up the apron with some Funfetti birthday pattern paper. I love this selection of patterns. So I'm going to cover up my base with this kind of gradient orange, yellow, red pattern paper here. I'm just going to adhere that with some Gina K tape runner, and that will cover the base, and it'll cover any imperfections or scratches you might have had when you're running it through the die cutting machine. You know what? I need to get new die cutting plates because I feel like they're making marks on all my die cuts. Anywho, there's a smaller apron here that you can layer up if you want to layer it up. So I did some polka dots for this one, a nice poppy contrast for a happy little apron. And then I'm using another gradient piece of pattern paper. It's kind of a green to blue gradient, and this will create a little pocket if you want to add a pocket on your apron. The thing about the pocket is it allows you to tuck things in the pocket. Like if you want to do the baking, which I'm going to do, you can add a spoon, a spatula, a rolling pin. Even though when I got to thinking about it, I'm like, who in their right mind would put a rolling pin in their paper? Might get a little heavy. My rolling pin's pretty heavy. Maybe they make lighter ones. And then if you want to make a grilling apron, you can put all the grilling accessories. It makes it really cute. So I'm just using some liquid adhesive to adhere my apron pocket on this. I actually have a really cute apron that a friend gave me years ago, and she actually has it like personalized, like my name is embroidered in the pocket. It's really cute. Now this is the neck thingamajiggy to make the apron hang on your neck. I don't know the anatomy terminology of an apron, but this is the neck loop. Now when you die cut the apron base, there's little slits that allow you to slide that little neck doohickey right in the slits, and then I'll just use a little dot of glue to hold that down. Back to my apron. It's really cute. I have it hanging right there in the kitchen, but you know what? I hardly ever put it on because I just forget, and also I'm lazy, but it really is cute. And I don't tend to get too messy when I'm cooking, but I am cooking over time lately, you know, with all 7 of us here. Right now I'm using the Baked with Love stamp set, and I'm trying out this new intense black ink that Honeybee Stamps just came out with. It's Copic marker friendly because I'm going to color these images in with Copic. So I've got the rolling pin, the spoon, and the spatula. I'm going to stamp it twice to make it nice, and then I'm going to do some very, very simple Copic coloring. Everything's going to be kind of wooden looking. So I did E50, E51, E53, and very, 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 very simple with the Copics. I don't like to get too fancy schmancy. Anyway, back to the cooking. I find myself, now that everyone's home, here's the age rundown. Of course, I got my husband. Then my oldest, Beau, he's 22. He just turned 22. Then Alex, she's 20. Bailey's 17, Charlie's 15, and Emma is 10. Needless to say, I got to triple the recipes. But you know what I found out? No matter how much I make, they just eat it. If I make a lot, they eat a lot. If I make a little, they eat a little and complain. But so I always feel like I'm making way too much. But then when it's all said and done, all the food is gone. We rarely have any leftovers. Rarely. If I buy chips, I buy 1 bag of chips, boom, gone. If I buy 3 bags of chips, boom, kapoosh, gone. But anywho, so I use the coordinating Baked with Love dies to die cut these little. Now, wait till I slide these in. Look at this. This is so fun. Not that you would put a rolling pin in your apron pocket, but you know what else you could put in there? A gift card or some money. Now, for a sentiment, I'm using the You Bake Me Happy, and I'm going to emboss this in white onto some black cardstock. And that'll give it a nice pop and contrast onto my apron. So this says, You Make Life So Sweet. I'm thinking of my mom for this one because my mom has always been the cooker and the baker. She loves food. She has a whole, for any holiday, birthday, or whatever, you know what she wants. She wants to get a cookbook. That's just how it is. And I think you have too many, but that's what she loves. So that's what she gets. More and more cookbooks. It's like me. It's like somebody says, Laura has enough stamps. She doesn't want any more stamps. Never. There will never be a day when I do not want stamps, inks. So you get where I'm going. So I understand her love of cookbooks. Now, here is where it just goes right over the cutie patootie line. Look at these A2 envelopes. They match the Funfetti birthday pattern paper, and the apron slides right in it. And I just cannot get over this plaid envelope. I mean, look at it. Just look at it. So fun. I love these happy bright colors. Great for a celebratory occasion for the baker in your life. You make life so sweet. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.